welcome back everyone. For those of you just jumping in, welcome to the channel. I'm Mirjagon. We are going over Ostersund 2021 Para Ice Hockey Days 5 highlights and results. The last day in Ostersund, the 22nd of September 2021, and the schedule. Poland versus Finland, played at 10 a.m. CET, that's Central European Time, 9 a.m. UK. China versus Germany, played at 1:30 p.m. CET, or 12:30 UK. And Sweden versus Japan, played at 5 p.m. CET, 4 p.m. UK time. If you are just here to get the extreme final results and all you care about are the scores, on the third day, the 22nd of September, Poland versus Finland. Finland won 2-1. China versus Germany. It was China that won 10-2. And Sweden versus Japan. Sweden won 2-1. That was it. Now we're going to go into a bit more detail. First game of the day. Poland versus Finland for a place in the B pool next season. At the end of the first period, Finland led with a 1-goal difference. Captain Harry Kangasti scored for the lead. That was an awesome goal. Look at that. Just flicked it right into the net. Nice long shot over the heads of the defense. Finland extended the lead after he assisted the first goal. Markku Vesikansa scored Finland's second goal for the match. With 8 minutes, 50 seconds left in the second period, boom! Despite Poland's pressure in the second period, Finland still led 2-0 on the final day of Ostersund 2021. The final match for both teams. Poland trying to score, but their goalkeeper, Finland's goalkeeper, too good. The start of the third period, Finland still led the match. 2 minutes left on the clock. Poland scores for the first time in the B-Pool Championships. The very first goal for Poland. And what a goal that was. Look at that celebration. And at the end of the match, though, despite Poland getting that goal, it was Finland 2, Poland 1. Which means, my friends, that Poland was relegated after scoring only once in 5 games. Finland scraping that win and managing to stay in the B pool for one more season. The game for first place. China versus Germany. Yi Fing-shin giving China an early lead with a beautiful solo move. Fing-shin, here we are, number 17. Seriously awesome player. That was less than 1 minute into the first period as well. China conceding the first goal in Ostersund. This was in the first period, around with about 12 minutes left on the clock. Right after China scored their goal. Germany, number 52, flings the puck over. It hits off of number 24, China's player, and goes right into the Chinese net. Oh, that was such a good goal. Then from 1-1, from a tied game in the first period, to 4-1 2 minutes later. The game went from 1-1 to 4-1 to China, with 2 awesome goals. I have to admit, they were spectacular goals. Look at that. Goalkeeper saved one shot, but just couldn't scramble to save that second one in time. Yi Fengshen scoring his 4th goal of the game, and China's 7th goal. 4th goal of the game, China's 7th goal at the end of the first period. 7-1 to China. Look at that. Number 17's like, nah, forget these hat trick plays. I'm going for a quad. China leading 8-1 early on in the second period against Germany. Ji Dongwang scoring China's 9th goal. Look at that. Awesome assist, and just sliding it right into the net there. The goalkeeper didn't stand a chance. A setup, making it 9-1 to China. And then, the end of the game, China taking a well-deserved victory, and the B Pool World Championships, winning the game 10-2. Both teams going on into the A Pool, but China taking the B Pool World Championship victory. China, the C Pool champions in 2018, the B Pool champions in 2021. Will China win the championship in the A Pool in 2023? We're gonna have to wait to find out, but it's gonna be an awesome wait. Full of fantastic matches, awesome games, and I cannot wait to witness it. Alright, the last game of the tournament yesterday started at 5 p.m. CET, 4 p.m. UK time. Sweden, Japan versus Japan. This match determined who was going to continue their path towards Beijing 2022. So the first period in the final game of Ostersund 2021 was completely goalless. And then, early on in the second period, Japan scored the first goal of the game. Awesome goal. It was a bit of a scramble goal, but it was still a good one. Look at that. Boom. Number 8. With only 15 minutes left in the game, the third period, Japan currently led 1-0. Right at the end of the third period, Niklas Ingvarsson scored an awesome goal to tie the game. Ingvarsson, number 3, tying the game, making it Sweden 1, Japan 1 with 7 minutes left in the game. Look at that goal. Took it away from from Japan number 70. Grabbed the puck, swung right into the net. Look at that. Sweden absolutely elated. Look at that celebration. And after that goal, neither team was able to get another goal for the rest of the third period, and they went into overtime. And then after a thrilling shootout, Sweden winning 2-1 against Japan to continue the road to Beijing 2022. And the final Ostersund 2021 standings are in. Here are the final table results for Ostersund 2021. It was China in first place with 15 points. Germany in second with 12 points. Sweden in third with 8. Japan in fourth with 7. And Finland 5th place with 3 points. Poland in 6th, unfortunately not getting any wins at all during the entire championships. Again, congratulations to Sweden, not only for making it to the Paralympic qualification tournament, but also for organizing an amazing event over in Ostersund over the last week. Recap of the final day, my friends. Ostersund 2021, Sweden keeps Paralympic dream alive in shootout win. The hosts beat Japan for the final spot at the Beijing 2022 qualification tournament as China takes the World Championships B-pool title after triumph over Germany. Swedish goalie Ulf Nilsson, as you see here in the image, saved all 3 shots, Japanese shots in the shootout of the last game at Ostersund 2021 B-pool World Championships. Ostersund 2021 World Championships B-pool ended in a thrilling fashion, with hosts Sweden beating Japan after a 2-1 shootout in the last game of the tournament. Both teams needed a triumph to book the last available ticket to the Beijing 2022 Paralympic Winter Games qualification tournament later this year. After a goalless first period, forward Yudai Ishikawa opened up the second period with a goal for Japan. Their lead lasted until the middle of the third period, when veteran Niklas Ingvarsson tied the game with a precise shot from the right corner. The game went to overtime, with the teams failing to score as they headed to shootout. Sweden's Rasmus Lundgren was the only one to score out of the 3 Swedish and 3 Japanese players. Goaltender Ulf Nilsson was the hero of the day, saving the last shot by Mamoru Yoshikawa. In the second game of the day, China won over Germany 10-2 and took home their first B-pool world title. Chinese players were brilliant in the second period, where they scored 7 goals, conceding only 1. Forward Yingfi Shen pulled 4 goals and assisted for another 2 goals in the first period. Ji Dongwang followed in Shen's footsteps with 4 goals to his name. Captain Yu Taoqui added 2 more in the German net to round up an easy victory and a successful tournament. Robert Pabst and Christian Pils scored for Germany in the first and third period. Both teams had already achieved promotion to the next World Championships A-pool. In Wednesday's opening game, Finland triumphed against Poland 2-1, securing a spot in the B-pool for next season. Captain Harry Kangasti scored in the first period of play, while Marku Vesikanza doubled the lead in the second stanza. The most experienced Polish player, Sylwester Fliss, gave his team hope 2 minutes before the end by scoring a counter-attack goal. Unfortunately for them, Finland defended well and took the victory. It was Finland's first ever victory in the B-pool, and also their first triumph in an official game since November 2018 and the game against Australia, where they won 6-1 in Vurmäki at the World Championships C pool. Polish goalie Kamil Zorzinski saved 13 shots and was one of the best Poland's players on the ice once again, while his colleague Timo Karko had 8 saves on the other side. This result meant that Poland has been relegated down to the C pool. China, Germany, and Sweden will meet again this year during the Paralympic Winter Games qualification tournament, where they will be joined by Italy, Norway, and Slovakia. Trophies for the best players of the tournament were awarded after the last game in Ostersund. Sweden's Ulf Nilsson was selected the best goalie. His national team colleague Daniel Ingvarsson was awarded as the best defenseman, while the trophy as best forward went to China's Yingfeng Shi. All the results and information about the teams can be found over at paralympic.org/Ostersund-2021.